All right, let's start. What's your name, please?
Name is Francis Emman. My name Francis came from from the Bible from Francisco and turned into Francis. Meanwhile, the name Emman came from the Bible, Emmanuel, and then eventually the Tanyan name was given from my great grandfather, the Tanyans, and the
Eh, ato saan ka na? Ato Osbon. Bago pa kang mata. So, rasa ka ni mata.
alas G's.
Mura magawa may kinabuhi mo pag istorya. Kinabuhi. Boss.
Alas G's.
Ah,
Alas
rom
G's bugtaw.
robot ka istorya man. Monotonous kayo. Murag robot.
Mm,
Speaking test gani. Dapat lively jud ka na speaking test. Dili pwedeng gohan. Yeah, my name is Franz Emman. My name came from... Duha kag robot ka istorya. Patay, walay kinabuhi. Pachiji man ka na. So lively. Haptik.
mm,
Lively. Para makuha ng attention sa examiner. Okay? Ready? Usob. Sige,
okay.
usob. Take two. Right. What's your name, please?
My name is Francis Amantanyan. My my Francis name came from Francesco, but eventually turned into Francis. And my Emmanuel name, my Emma name came from Emmanuel from the Bible, and my Tanya name came from my grandfather, and that's how my name was made.
Okay. And where are you from?
I am from I am from General Santos City. We're currently living in Umang Street here in General Santos City. There are a lot of things to do and explore. Like when you go to the capital of Gensal, you will see markings from how this place was made and the historical figure, Andres Bonifacio. And here in Jansan, you can explore many things like there are many they call what do you call that? Uh Historical figures like Manny Pacquiao. He was he was born here. There are a lot of things here in General Santos City that is special.
Okay, all right. Improve gamay ha, intonation ha. All right, and what do you do?
Um, what I do in my life is mostly just play games, read books, and just doing house chores.
Okay, again, if the question is what do you do, it means what's your job.
How was your job? Uh, I-
So you can
I'm
say, well, I'm
I'm
currently a
currently
student.
I'm currently a student in St. Lorenzo School of Palomalo, upcoming grade 12. Most of the time I do is just play games, learning new things, just doing things that I love.
All right, okay. Do you live in an apartment or a house?
Um, I I live in an apartment. Uh, a two a two a two bedrooms with just one what do you call this? One living space. I rented this about just five five in 5,000. And most of all, this apartment is just good for the four of us currently living here.
Okay, okay. Describe your favorite room.
Um, my favorite room consists of if I were to choose to have a private room, it's just I would choose to have a gaming setup, a room with a two-story, two-story, uh, two-story bed with a lamp with a th- with a high lamp in the ceiling so that I can see. At the same time, when I have a two-story bedroom, I can either sleep at the top or the bottom.
Okay. Let's talk about smile. Do you think people smile a lot nowadays?
Whenever I can see most of the people in these times just mostly smile because they're hiding their feelings. But most of the time, people smile so that they can socialize more.
Do you usually smile?
Yes, I do usually smile because of the happy things I do in my life. But mostly I smile because to hide my sadness inside of me.
Okay. Right. Let's talk about food. Do you like cakes and sweets?
Uh, yes, because growing up, I have a sweet tooth. I usually eat cakes, donuts, and eventually, the more that I eat cakes and sweets, uh, uh, I had what do you call it? I had a eventually what we don't say like this because I ate too much sweets and
Okay.
cakes.
Okay. Do you like spending time by yourself?
Mm, I I actually do, but sometimes spending time with myself is my way to think about my life's choices and reflect on myself as a person.
All right. So, what is the most interesting place to visit in your hometown?
Uh, the interesting place that I see here in Jensen is the place of Manny Pacquiao's is near is this near Malacas. It is there to see that he has a gym there, and you can see his experiences, and you can see what he uses, what training he does. At the same time, you can see everything that he accomplished in his time.
Um, okay. Do many tourists visit your country?
Uh, yes, mostly in Manila because there's a lot of attractive places here in the Philippines. That's like that's like that's like Boracay and ma- and many other stuff like national tours here. People tend to go here in the Philippines because they like to spend time like here in the summer. There are mostly a lot of people from abroad go here and just have time for themselves.
Okay. Okay. Do you like long or short holidays?
I really like long holidays because when the long holidays uh when long holidays goes, um, I really I have time for myself. While if I have short holidays, I don't tend to enjoy that much. While long holidays is where I can spend much time for myself. At the same times I can at the same time I can do the things that I want and explore new things.
Okay. Where do you usually go on holiday?
I usually go to I usually go on holidays in Cebu
Mhm.
because my tita that from Cebu usually books us a flight from there, and we go to Cebu and eventually spend time with her
Mm.
and learn new things there
Okay.
while spending time with her.
All right. All right. So don't forget your examiner might be Australian or British. So don't say my tita. Okay.
Ay,
They
my aunt,
they don't know tita. All right.
uh,
Tita, tita.
my aunt.
All right. Do you prefer beach holidays or city holidays?
uh, I rather choose city holidays because while in the city you can enjoy things like going to a new restaurant, buying new clothes, while on a beach holidays, when you choose the beach, it's mostly crowded in those places than the city.
Okay. Do you have close friends?
Uh, yes, I do. I have two of them. They they they're they're at the same school as me, but we sometimes hang out nearby the gym. After school, we go by the gym and spend time there, the three of us.
Okay. So what do you value the most in your friends?
Uh, I value the most is the time we spent together and the memories we made and the memories we made. Because without them, I would have experienced things with them, like you know, learning new things from them, learning new traditions from them, and most of all, my time with them was special
Okay.
because
Okay. Do you meet often with your friends?
uh yes, I often meet them at school, but at this time we're in a summer break. I don't do because I'm from a far place.
Okay. Let's talk about music. What music do you listen to?
I usually listen to uh rock music like My Chemical Romance. They are their music is kind of good that as it it kind of relates me because listening to music like them makes me feel you know makes me feel like I'm not alone in the world. At the same
Okay.
time,
Do you listen to music alone or with friends?
um, I rather I listen with my friends because listening listening music with them kinda makes my life good. At the same time, we share the same music taste.
Okay. Do you wear jeans?
Uh, no, I don't because there are sometimes slim fitted and somehow I don't like how it's made. At the same time, mm, they're kinda hard to use. I rather use uh I rather use soft jeans. I soft long shorts so
Okay.
that I can be fully.
What is your opinion about people who wear jeans?
Uh, I think the people who wear jeans is I think the people who use jeans are somehow they're fitted to them. At the same time, they like to use them for for aesthetic purposes, like when when they see someone using jeans, they use it for, for bandwagon kind of purposes.
Okay, all right, that's good. Let's move on to part two of our speaking test. I'll share my screen. I'll give you 1 minute to prepare about the topic. After 1 minute, I will not share the screen anymore, and then you would need to talk about the topic for 2 minutes. Okay? So this will be your topic. You can write notes if you like.
Is this a famous person? Yes.
All right, your 1 minute starts now.
Okay, uh, I didn't.
Ready?
Okay.
Okay. I will not be sharing the screen anymore.
Okay. Mm.
All right, there you go. You can start.
Uh, First, I would like to talk about a famous person that I am really interested in, that I saw from TikTok, and my little brother likes him because he plays this. He plays he plays this kind of sport. I would like to talk about Cristiano Ronaldo, who is the most famous footballer, aka the sport football. He is well known for, for his skills, like his skills in football, how and how and how mm, and how he was good at it. Mm. I first learned about him was by watching football with my brother, and one of those matches, and one of those matches I saw in social media. We saw Cristiano Ronaldo talked about his achievements, and and before he was famous, Cristiano Ronaldo has lived a difficult life with his family. Like, he grew up in a small town in Spain, where he lived with his parents and siblings. His his family was his family faced financial problems, and even though his family was not rich, he continued to practice football every day because he was passionate about what he was doing and the sport. that he chose. Mm. Eventually, he became famous for playing football because of his talents in international competitions. Because every day he trained hard and stayed disciplined, and eventually became one of the best in the entire world. He also won a lot of awards, which made him the popular man that he has, the popular man he is today. I like, I like, I like Cristiano Ronaldo because he's not, he's not only talented but also very hardworking. I like him because I would like to be, I like to be like him one day, hardworking, and eventually reach my dreams and reach my dreams to be successful. I
Okay.
also admire him
All right.
because
That's good.
uh,
That's the end of our part two speaking. Let's move on to part three. What types of buildings are there in your hometown?
uh, the usual buildings we have here is a kind of mixed setup. There are here in Jansan, most of the buildings here are fully developed, like just made by concrete, fully structured. While there's some that is still are mixed, there are still some wooden houses here, but most of them are finely structured.
Okay.
That's-
Is it a good idea or a good trend to have skyscrapers in the city?
Mm, uh, for me, having skyscrapers here in Jansan, just you know, having skyscrapers here are a hassle or hard in the eye because having skyscrapers here in Jansan is is hard because most of the people here don't like high skyscrapers, not like in Manila, because people here are, hard-headed and don't like high high structures.
All right. Do you think the shapes and structures of the buildings will change in the future?
Uh, I would think yes, because as time as as time continues, more and more people develop new ideas on how they make new buildings and how and what structures they made it. I think later down the line, people will know how to make floating houses because of AI. At the same time, as time progresses, people tend to learn more, tend to learn more about the future.
All right. Would you live in a different shaped building, like round or triangular?
Uh, I would rather live like in a round and triangular house because there are more space. At the same time, there are more levels.
All right. Okay. That's the end of our speaking test. Okay. Let me just stop this recording.